right, and as we got our buddy Fuser here, Fuser with I believe it was the number 113, I believe. No,
114.
114. That's right. That's right. So, buddy, how's the race been? How's the race been treating you? How was your last stint that you just did?
It was good. It was good. I had my nap, a good few hours, and I got
Yeah.
put. It was good. Good sleep. Good sleep. And I came out for a dry stint, but it happened to get wet like 30 minutes after. So we decided to put wets on because we were all tired. That was
I
that was a
bet.
very bad decision we did because the wets were crumbled up when the rain hit, and I had to
Oh,
pit again for new wets. But my wet, I did like an hour and a half in the wets, and I felt good. I did like 29s, 30s consistently.
mhm.
I took over the car at P13, and I left it on P10 with Philip there. So
Yeah.
I felt so good about it. It was really good.
That's super cool, man. And I think I was commentating about it a little bit earlier too. I was talking about how you were a amateur. You had just gotten here and you were basically in the GTAM and now you're doing a endurance race. So you basically bought into Pitskill like 100%, and now you're doing all this cool stuff, man. So how does it feel to be able to do this kind of stuff, like from where you're at to what you're doing now?
Oh, it feels so good. I mean, yeah, as you said, I did some double dashes, some singles last season, not that much, and then this season I had to skip the first 4 weeks, sadly, because a little trip in Japan for a month. But then came back, I did double dashes, did singles, and then I saw the amateur league, and I went, "That's perfect for me. I'm new, can race with people that are the same skill level." And as you were commentating the race, it was just great. It was just great. It was very good racing. Everybody was very good pace. I was so surprised.
Yeah, you know what?
Even myself, that I can keep up with my own pace. That I had like a level I wanted to be at, and I was happy with that.
Yeah, man. I just remember that GTAM race. It was so cool to watch you as like you were doing your stuff, man. It's always fun to see people coming up in the community,
Yeah,
I know you've
it's so
been
good.
pretty fast, and I think I've been able to race with you a couple times as well. So that's another cool part about it too, being able to race you, where I was
Nah,
like menacing you a little bit during that
yeah,
race.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
That was good fun. That's amazing about this, right? That you can recognize the people and you can just have fun in turn jokes and stuff. It's amazing.
yeah, man. Splitter cam, bam. There you go on Andy Hudson here as he's going for another fast lap here, doing a 229.7 currently as we go to
A-
Jasper again. And then, anyways,
Anton is fast, man. Dude, Hudson
Andy,
there, he's yeah,
yeah,
he
and
is.
beast, man. That dude's a beast in that car. Just completely just
I
taking
don't think
every
that's
single.
I'm debating whether that's a V8 or like a jet engine back there, because that's a fucking rocket ship.
He's got hacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liffy
Lum-
121. Is it still a wet race? Yes, it is. But you guys missed a dry stint, like a very, very short dry stint.
It's like 50
Well,
minutes where the track was grease and green.
yeah, it turned
It
to
was
optimum for a
fast.
little bit. It turned to optimum,
Yeah.
and like Kevin was asking for an optimum track, and we're like, all right, cool. And then he's like, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, and he missed it. When he came back, it was like, hey, dude, you missed your optimum track because you went to the restroom, and then it turned into a wet race right after.
Yeah, I'm happy we used like a few hours prior to race start, just going through wets and floody and wet and damp, all with full fuel. We just went like 10 laps each just to get it in your fingers, get it in your feet. I'm happy we did that.
Yeah, man.
It,
How
it
important is driving? Not just driving, but how important is it that you get wet practice in for this?
Oh, it's so important because you never know in these long races, which I've come to find out because I didn't know. We just thought we're gonna do all the practice we can for any weather. So we did nights, we did low temperature nights, very high temperature day and low temperature day, and then we didn't do night low temperature wet. We didn't really expect that for some reason, and that's what happened. So that was a lot
Yeah.
unfortunate. It was like down to like 12 degrees in the night.
Yeah,
Luckily, I was
man.
asleep and I didn't do that. So
Yeah, you know what? I was catching a little bit of that earlier. I did see a little bit of it, just coming in and out of doing stuff, and looks like we had a little bit of an accident there with Patrick Mecca and the number 115. Let's take a look at what happened in the BMW going down into Puhan there. Let's see. Thanks for following Untypical Gamer. Welcome to the community. Oh, as he loses it through
oh
Puhan. I've seen too many cars just lose it in that corner, especially in the wet. It's great that he didn't touch the wall though. That's really good. He doesn't have that much damage to contend with later, anyways.
yeah,
It was
he
a really
kept that
great
nice.
save. But yeah, man.
Also,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Philip, who's driving right now, he is flying out there. He's putting down 29s and 30s like nothing.
Yeah, right now the
Yeah.
fastest lap is 229.8, and I don't know if something happened the last lap, but he did a 232.975. Let's bring up that little cool sector, um, the cool little sector thingy, my Bob. Give me 1 second, so you can see your driver's sector times.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff here during on board here. So there you go. That is Philip Borjenskov. Those are his
Beyond
sectors
Skull.
times. Oh, what? Say that again.
Beyond Skull.
Beyonsko.
Yeah. It translates
Yeah.
to bear forest.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a badass last
Yeah.
name. Bear Forest. That's super freaking cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you
He's
want me
a,
to
he's
take,
a, he's so young. He's so fast. He has so much potential.
you know
And
what? Where did you round up your team actually?
we work together, all three of us.
Really?
Yeah.
That's super cool. So you guys are all, so is your team basically comprised of all all in the same area, the region, I guess? Like, do you
Yeah,
have
we
any
all work
Americans
at
or anything?
the No, we all work at the very exact same place. We all work in an airport together, and
Oh,
then we
that's
have a
cool.
fourth guy on the team who's just a mutual friend.
Yeah.
But us three is, yeah, we all just fucking we work together. We just have fun at work. We have fun at home.
Dude,
And we love racing. We love cars.
how did you guys figure out the stint for like the nighttime stuff? Oh, they lost your luggage. Yeah, if you got lost luggage, talk to Freezer. He's the one that deals with it. I
No,
don't
no,
think he does, but
no. We all actually all three work in maintenance and service of aircraft.
nice. That's
So we
legit.
just yeah, aircraft mechanics is cool. Uh, but we think since I am the one who has the most experience with racing with the people from Pitskill, we decided that I'm gonna do the start because I pretty much know where people how they drive, how they brake, you know.
Yeah.
So we all thought that I probably have the most experience with it, so we were gonna put me out the first stint, just 1 hour, and it was great. It was great. I even had confidence to even take a few positions in the first few laps. And then I was a start in a race this big is so much drilling. Like I had a drilling kick for like 4 laps in a row because we've never done this before. So it was like so much counting, right? It was amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And like right now, we're taking a look at Philip as he's gaining on Christian Fahey in the 369. He's about 1.5 behind right now. As you take a look at the sectors, if you take a look at the virtual camera in the stream right now that I have
Oh,
up,
that's so cool.
yeah. So if you take a look at that, that's the sector times compared to Christian Fahey. So Philip putting in a really good lap time of a 231.082. That was this last lap that he did, and Christian putting in a 234.7. In sector one, he was up a second. And then another 1.5 seconds in sector two, and then another second in sector three. So in total, he's 3.7 seconds up on Christian right now, and it looks like he's getting even closer here. So this is kind of a rare moment that we have somebody that's on the team, and we're watching
Oh,
as your teammate.
oh,
Oh
get it,
man, get him, get him, get
get
him!
it,
Let's
get
go,
it.
get him! Splitter cam, bam! That's so. Oh man, he's so close as they come through. I'm sorry, I forget this turn, the for real turn. As he gets the suck and he goes off to the right here. Let's take a look at what he's going on. He's on the outside coming through Blanchimont. Well, first turn 16, still on the outside. Does he have enough to take it? Does he take Blanchimont? Yes, just in front of him. Takes over P9. Blanchimont looks like Christian just went off just a little bit. Can he fight him into turn or into the bus stop here? Looks like Philip doing a really great job of protecting that inside line, gets away with it and just completely takes P9 away from Christian. What a great freaking job, Philip.
Good driving, Philip.
And as you see there, the sector times there, Christian losing just about less than a tenth in sector one, but just pulling off that great freaking move into Blanchimont.
Woo.
That's very cool, man, and that's really like just ugh.
Oh, he has so much potential. I think he's
It's
the one who has the least driving of the three of us.
really
Yeah,
dang, man.
yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah, that's talking about potential. That's a lot of potential there, man. That's
yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
As we
It's
get back to the race, this was just a replay that we were watching, and we'll shortly be in the cool uh, live timing here. Philip pulling out a 1.8 second gap to Christian right now in P9. So taking that P9 away from Christian, that was a killer move going through Blanchimont. I would not want to send it there, especially being the car on the inside, man. Like you're the car on the outside and you're going through Blanchimont, and you got to have really great awareness, especially in the rain, because you don't know what could happen. You don't know if that beamer could like wash out and hit you on accident. It's
yeah.
crazy.
Well, I think he's been following you for quite a while, so he kind of knew he was going to be stable, maybe.
Oh yeah, that does make sense as well too. And if you
And
guys
also,
look,
I can see from Christian's point of view, like there's no need for him to push it, because if he does, there's a big opportunity of that to happen, right? And you would rather, in my opinion, or what we do, we would rather give up a position or some time to not lose 30 seconds going into a wall. That's our opinion. That's how we like to race.
that's actually a pretty good safe way to race. Actually, I like that. I like that. Actually,
It's
don't risk it.
it's our yeah. Exactly, because we've been watching the race for quite a while. We've been watching some stuff, and it's just been it's been good. Like these overtakes that's been happening up in the from P5 to P12, like this gap there is insane. Like I love the racing. You get close, you get all up close, you get. It's almost like we're not called Amco hoggers, we're just called car hoggers at this point.
Yeah.
It's such good racing.
And that's all you can ask for, especially in these types of races. I'd love it when like you could just race with people and just be safe, everybody's good. It's a really great feeling to be a part of that kind of community.
Yeah, especially when you feel confident in it. I think that does a lot to your driving. When you're
Yeah.
not scared of having somebody up behind you, right? Because okay, I know this guy. He's not gonna
It's not gonna send it up on the
send it.
inside real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
It's been a very clean race. These
You know
many
what?
hours
That's
so
right.
far.
You know what? That's right. I'm sorry. I totally forgot. I had my list of questions to ask you, and I totally forgot. Okay, so you did the dry stint. How did you feel in the dry stint? Did you feel like you guys learned a lot during that dry stint? Like, did you guys get your temperatures up? Do you guys have it set ready for the next one to come up? Because in case it does turn dry, Will it?
Yeah, so we have a few pit strats, and one of them is just a normal dry setup or dry temperatures or dry pressures and dry tires and stuff.
Mhm.
It was a little bit low pressure, and my brain was still in full rain mode. So it was, in my opinion, it was a horrible stint for me. Like I did not do what I wanted to do in my pace. It was seconds off, multiple seconds off the pace I wanted, and that's when I decided, okay, I might be too rain in my brain, and I left the car for Philip instead.
Yeah, sometimes it's best to just, like if you're not having a really good time, just to call for an early switch, just to maybe change things up a bit, maybe give yourself a break. That way you could
Yeah,
just reset
exactly.
yourself. That's really
It was
great,
a bit
man. You
scary.
it sounds like you have a really good freaking like race strategy going on. Like you guys' team sounds like it's a well-oiled machine.
And we just chilling. The only dangerous thing was I had to find my phone while driving, open Facebook, and call Philip because he was sleeping.
What?
And I accidentally in turn one I hit pit limiter and I panicked and I kept putting TC on and stuff. Like what is going on? Also I did a few mistakes there, but it was all
Oh
good.
man.
We just
That's
laughed it out when he came on call. We just started laughing like, oh, that's too funny.
oh god. That's crazy, man. Especially
Yeah.
calling, pulling out while you're racing, pulling out
Yeah,
your phone.
I had to find my phones. I was looking around while trying to do our route. I'm like, okay, where's
That's the
where's my phone?
worst. I bet you were
Yeah,
sweating like crazy when you blew up.
yeah. Heartbeat was up in
Oh,
the 200s. I felt like.
yeah. No, man, my heartbeat be up in the 300s. I'd have a heart attack at that point.
And then my gloves are not reactive to the phone screen, so I had to like push real hard, and I had to pull it
Oh,
up and use my nose to push Facebook. It was I wish there was a camera on it because you could see the panic in my eyes while trying to drive and do all that.
oh man.
Yeah, we have had a few technical difficulties, but we've overcome it. We've overcome it. My wheel disconnected mid race too. On
What?
yeah, it's been so fun. We laugh it out, right? Like nothing. We didn't hit anybody, so it's just oh wow, laugh it out. That's the
Yeah,
best we
that's
could
so
do.
true. That's so true. But dang, that's
It's
just
scary.
insane. Yeah, man, I'd be completely freaking scared.
Yeah.
Completely scared. But at the same time, it's just man, I got to commend you because just having the time to just do 24-hour racing now, it's just it's crazy. And as we get a little bit of a status update, Apple did do a good job. He is closing the gap. He's at 38 seconds now instead of being, I think the gap, he brought it down by